What's up, guys? This is D-Money107 and we are taking a little break from Chroma Squad with this game called the Disney Afternoon Collection. But don't worry, I'm still going to upload some videos for Chroma Squad. Probably alternate between this and that. So let's get started on this, shall we? I have to say, I used to watch these shows in this game, although I don't really have a clear memory. of all the characters in the episodes. But I do have a bit of knowledge of it as well. So I decided to start on TaleSpin since I have seen several clips as well as played all of them except for it. Until recently, I did a few practice ones to get used to the game overall. At first it was kind of hard to play the game overall, but the more that I've gotten used to it, the easier it became overall. So right now I just read the how to play thing just to see a bit more, just to remember a thing or two. Sometimes I don't really mind reading the manual and all that. And it could say some tips that I might not even know about. Okay, so anyway, let's get to the general playing. This ought to be good. And it looks like you are able to play this game full screen, or if you want to have a border with this. I have to say, the theme song is rather catchy. Have to say, I like how Disney tried to capture the feel of the show in the games. The Disney games that I remember thoroughly playing by Capcom is Bonkers for the Super NES. I really enjoy that game, although that plane boss used to scare me when I was little. But anyway, let's get on with this. Wake up, Baloo. We've got lots of work today. I lined up 8 assignments already, so get out of your hammock and shake a leg. By the way, Baloo, Don Carnage and the pirates are intercepting cargo planes, so do me a favor. Be careful. So it looks like we have Rebecca and Molly. So Molly's just appearing in the intro, and that's it for her. Here's to your first assignment. Fly over the sea and you should find your destination. But watch out for Don Carnage. He may be waiting for you. If you happen to find more cargo, pick it up and deliver it. Yeah. Looks like the cargo can help with getting money, and the money is rather helpful in allowing us to get additional parts for the plane. And Don Carnage makes a short appearance. You can't really do anything about him though. Whoa. I almost forgot to tell you that there are going to be surfing enemies that come down the waterfall. Oh crap, I got hit. And those boxes that fly by, remind me of the question blocks from the Super Mario Bros. Series. So far, the first level is simply the easiest. You just gotta learn the patterns in which the enemies go through. Uh-oh. And I'm trying not to use the rewind feature. So looks like I have 2 lives left. I really need to remain calm. I'm just trying to collect so many points and money as I can. The flip button is so useful to use because at the very least you could be able to gain some power-ups that you previously missed. Although although the timing of the flip is very crucial so you don't die from getting crushed. And also you can get any power-ups that you went by. So it's rather very useful. Sometimes the telltale sign when you're near a boss is that when you flip, you can't really go back. And for this boss, it seems rather simple because although you hit him low, you can easily dodge his attacks by making it seem like you're staying in one place for the missiles to hit you, only to go up when they fly towards you. Okay, so let's see what's on the menu. So looks like we have the continue memo and the mini sea duck. I believe the mini sea duck counts like an extra life, and then there's the rapid shot. I'm just going to buy the rapid shot for right now. I forgot this guy's name. Okay, so it looks like your next destination is the baseball stadium. Watch out for anti-aircraft fire and lay off the hot dogs. Thanks, Molly. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. I forgot to mention that you can shoot at certain places, and you are able to spawn some fruitful points, or maybe even power-ups, maybe even lost my train of thought, but whew! Oh, dang it. Missed that heart. But at least I got a little heart. Oh, and that's the part where the giant baseball comes in. Okay, for my train of thought, you could be able to get pin power-ups by shooting certain places in the level. You could get fruit or even big floating hearts for health. Or you can find a hidden passage where it functions as a bonus stage. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to be careful. And you can't really flip when you're leaning up or down. I have to say that the boss music sounds so Mega Man-esque. I mean, it is from Capcom, but I feel like it could still fit in. I still feel like it can fit in. Oh wait, that's a bonus stage. Okay, as I was saying that the music sounds so much like it could fit inside a Mega Man game. So this here is like the bonus stage, and you try to collect as many fruits as you can for points. And when you kind of like reach the end, you can even find a 1-up. So looks like I've gained 2 1-ups, and my total came up to 4 lives. Awesome. And another thing is you don't have to go forward until you actually go forward. I have to say, this is kind of like a strange level choice for a shoot 'em up. But then again, there are strange things in shoot 'em ups, you know. So I ain't complaining. This boss is rather simple. I mean, yeah, he has his spread shot, but he just bounces up at a. He just bounces around and does that spread shot, and he can't reach me very high. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. I'd say he's even easier than the last boss. I mean, that's my general opinion. And look, I got a perfect bonus. So let's see what else I can buy. I'll probably save up for the super rapid shot, because that is a really helpful thing to have. That fiend Don Carnage has laid mines in the clouds, so be careful. Okay, so this stage is can be rather hectic, but as long as you keep your wits, you'll be all right. Oh snap! I don't think I found the secret passage yet, or I missed it, but whatever. Huh. Oh, dang, I died. But we are still going to keep a cool head. I shall persevere. I will survive. I still have plenty of points. So this is where the level gets a little hectic. I mean, if the lightning strikes a mine, they'll shoot a spread shot. Wait. Oh wait! 1-up. Awesome. Oh dang it. I kind of expected a secret path, but it's okay. I died twice in this level. It's my fault, but oh snap! I found a secret passage. Didn't think I could reach that. But it's all good. And I barely avoided getting squished. This feels so awesome. Now I have 5 extra lives. So the bonus stages involve Kid flying through the sky and collect poppy balloons to collect collecting fruit from balloons that he pops. Okay, I'm down to 1 last heart. Oh snap! So looks like for this boss, I recommend staying in the middle. since they could appear on either side or one side together and then fly up whenever they shoot from either side with their spread shots. And the flip option is rather useful when they try to get behind you. I just prefer to stay in the middle. I just prefer the middle of the screen to be kind of like the default position, since they fire a bullet in which the projectile spread out at a certain distance. So if you keep a cool head, then you'll be cool for the battle. Oh, the flipping was kind of unnecessary that time. And that's about it for this battle. And I also got the perfect bonus. Things have come along well. Okay. Now it's time for the super rapid shot. Yes, that's okay. And I'm going to save up for the engine and the body. Okay. You're headed to the magic house. Don't faint, Baloo, but it may be haunted. There's always a haunted levels in cartoon games. And you usually find inanimate objects attacking you. The classic. I really find this stage a bit difficult to deal with. A bit harder to deal with than previously, since the enemies can be tricky to deal with, like the ghosts that you're about to see, in which they split up into smaller ghosts. And they're rather annoying to deal with because of their hitbox. Oh, shoot! Whew. I barely made it. But although they do disappear after a while, I'm just more focused on surviving. But they're more focused on killing me. They're more focused on being a nuisance for me. Huh. And I really gotta be careful around the chandeliers. Also, fireplaces you can't do anything about but avoid them, since the little flames can fly out at a distance. Ah, whew! I barely made it. And then there's the heads that burst out of nowhere, burst out through the walls. They're really a big pain. They're really a big pain to deal with, because you don't know where they're going to come from. Oh gosh, I hate this. Whew. Well, at least I have 4 lives. That's good. And then we're close to this boss. What we're talking about, we're at this boss. And this boss is a group of inanimate objects in which the bow tie is its weakness. And you have to get that front hand to aim at you at a position where it can't. You try to get that hand to go to where you're at so you can leave its weak point vulnerable. and it really likes to move around. So as long as you know what you're doing, you'll be able to get it no problem. Ah! Huh. Sometimes going up and trying to aim up and down while shooting can be a bit awkward to do. Okay. I'm just going to buy the engine to get it out of the... I'm just going to buy the speed booster to get out of the way. Since the body just gives you 1 extra heart. What? Well, wait, Baloo. Take the shortcut through town. Watch your wings. There are skyscrapers under construction. Whoa. In this stage, you gotta be careful with those guys. They will come at you fast. There's nothing like a good... Nothing screams a good day like flying through the city and shooting down enemies on a bright and sunny day. You know? And there are vehicles that shoot homing projectiles at you. Oh wow! Oh, snap! I probably shouldn't have done that. And then there are those construction enemies that drop those things down at you. I believe they're girders or something. But still, they can be a nuisance in close-knit areas. I have to say, the boss at the end is... I feel like the boss is going to be a big pain to deal with. Because the contraption at the top is really determined to destroy you, and the projectile bounce up and down. Oh goodness! And the flashing can be rather distracting. Whew! At least I got rid of that thing for right now. And the frame rate problems are not really helping either. Oh. I'm not really sure if I want to risk this. I just hate this. Oh. Hopefully after a few hits he's dead. Oh my gosh. See what I mean, that the boss being the huge pain is? Well, at least I still have 4 lives. Is there a hidden area somewhere? Anyway, let's move on. So the general idea is basically you... Oh, there it is! Thank goodness. You can never be too careful when it comes to lives, you know? especially in classic games. It just feels so cathartic to earn those lives. And now back to the original level. I'm not going to use the rewind button. It's kind of like it's more like a self-imposed challenge. But talk about threading the needles. Whew. That takes care of that. Oh, snap. Whew. Now that takes care of him. And we made a good amount, and we still have made a good amount of money. And I'll save up a bit for the body. Doing well, you big lug of bear. The next delivery is taking you to the cave. Fly carefully, hotshot. The cave's narrow, and you're not. Thank you, Miss Cunningham. Oh, didn't know you could deflect the projectiles. Well, looks like we're heading into the Mystic Caves. Or the not-so-mystic caves. And they're the big snakes. Gotta be careful for those guys. Not really sure when you can kill those things. Oh, got one up. Awesome. Not really sure when you could kill those snakes exactly, since they usually deflect the bullets. Oh. Oh, snap! These things you really need to be careful with. Oh. That was so close. Too close for comfort. Ah. I died. But on the plus side, they only shoot horizontally, not vertically. So it's not really a big deal. Let's see if there's... Dang, another one up. This is very nice. So those enemies in the minecars throw dog bones, which try to follow you, which they throw at your general direction. So it's not really a big deal. Something tells me I'm closer to the boss, and there he is. So for the boss, you have to. He chucks out. He chucks out some rocks from his machine, and I feel like the safest thing to do is to shoot him from below. Although, where his projectiles go, you need to keep a sharp eye on, because the screen just flashes like crazy for a brief moment after you hit him. So, as long as you have a sharp eye and quick reflexes, everything's going to be alright. And that's the end of that. Okay. Looks like I got enough for the body. And we're sold out of the parts. But we still got the mini sea duck and the continue memo. This is strange. You certainly have a dangerous load today. You're headed to the jungle. Try not to upset the natives. You sure about that, Molly? Because those natives are trying to kill me for some reason. Ah! Got hit. And then there's the totem pole thing. Then there's those things that shoot out projectiles for some reason. Did I take a treasure or something? Without even knowing it? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Glad I grabbed those at the last minute. Huh. Oh, wow. Then there's those guys in the sky who throw their spears and fly on the birds. But at the very least, I can deflect those projectiles as well. Shooting everywhere at random seems to really help. As you can see. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, and another bonus is to get by. I'm collecting a lot of stuff. Did I collect everything? Well, still, it's pretty nice. And we're getting through the jungle at a good and steady pace. So it looks like we're at the boss! So this boss shoots out fire projectiles which you can luckily deflect. Although the natives will join in the battle to throw their projectiles at you. And I don't even need the big heart for that. Awesome. Got the perfect bonus as well. Practicing those practice runs really have paid off. I mean, at first, when I first played this game, I even have a game over when I try not to rewind. But practice really does make perfect. And now we're on our way. Last delivery of the day, Flyboy. Give your plane lots of gas. The mountain district's full of traps. So it looks like I have plenty of lives to deal with this. And all the upgrades that I need. Feels good. And I believe what's strange for this level is that the skiers are capable of attacking as well. I mean, I'm a plane flying through the sky. yet they still try to do me in. Oh. And what's even stranger is that they choose to attack me directly. They still choose to attack me directly with a flying leap. Oh, whoa! And the boss is near. Don Carnage. He's a crazy guy because he shoots his projectiles that spread out at certain intervals at a speed that I can't really compete with. But just gotta keep calm, keep your cool, and make sure that you don't panic. And now for this final boss. I thought at first that the plane will damage me directly if I touch any part of it. So, but at this part, this seems so... It seems not really as hard as I imagined it, because all you have to do is just shoot at the projectiles and the engine. And what do you know? I did it. I did it without rewinding. And it felt good. Curses! That fool Don Carnage blew it again. But I'll acquire that company if it's the last thing I do. Today's problems must have been Shere Khan's doing. He must be furious about now. When will he learn not to go against me in the air? I'm the best pilot in the sky. Yep. And we did it, guys. We have beaten the game. And we can hear the theme song at the end. So this is it for TaleSpin, but we still have other games to play through for the Disney Afternoon Collection. This is D-Money107. I'd like to say thanks for watching and see you guys next time.